Now, Way 31 Sports with Max Cohan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final day of the high school basketball season is upon us. And on the last day of the state tournament, 3 North Alabama teams wanted to end the season on a high note. In the title game for the first time, it's Scottsboro hoping to make the trip to Birmingham a good one against Jasper, another team making their first title appearance. And the Vikings started on the charge. Mia Hollingsworth gets the triple to fall as Jasper takes a 5-point lead, and their early run would continue as the long pass finds Hallie Harrell in the lane and the bucket makes it 7-0. But the young Cats would get hot. Isabella Nelson through traffic for 2, and then Bree Sexton follows the same path, getting the bucket to fall as Scottsboro makes it 4 straight points. Sexton would lead all scorers with 19. But their run would end as Missy Odom set up shop in the paint, getting the bucket and the bonus to give the Vikes a 6-point lead. Caroline Dawson would help the Cats claw back, getting the 3 to fall to make it a 1-score game, and then Tatum Shelton's shot falls, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. Jasper's big girls were a problem for the Cats, with Hollingsworth and Odom each scoring 16. Even so, this one went down to the wire, and in the fourth, a huge 3 from Dawson had Scottsboro within a point in the final minute. The Cats were forced to foul, and Odom would put the game away at the line as their historic run ends with a red map, 48-44.
Yeah, it's really special. I think we've been playing since the 70s, since 70-something, to do it for the first time with this young group. All of our kids played JV last year except for 2. So it's just really special to do it with an experienced group. Like I said, they got better and better all year. Couldn't be prouder.
Now let's move up to 6A action, where the Hazel Green Trojans were going for their 7th straight state title as they squared off with Huffman. And while the Vikings may have won the dance-off during introductions, they couldn't win anything during the game. Sydney Stewart tosses it to Kristen Johnson in the corner, and the 3 falls as the Trojans start rolling. Running the fast break, Brett Douglas finishes in the lane, and then the Trojans go around the arc to Amaya Reedus, who drives toward the paint, and next thing you know, the Trojans are up 7. Then Leah Brooks takes the bump and still gets the bucket as Hazel Green increases the first quarter lead to 9, and nothing could cool them down. Johnson from the corner again, and the triple gives Tim Miller's squad a double-digit lead, pitching a shutout in the first quarter. Hazel Green led by 15 when Huffman finally got one to fall. It was pure domination from start to finish, with Hazel Green holding Huffman to just 27% from the field. Brooks and Johnson would each finish with 13 points, but Brooks took home MVP honors as she added 10 boards to finish with a double-double as the Trojans take their 7th straight state title, giving Coach Miller his record-breaking 11th blue map with a 57-38 dub.
That really don't sink into me. I ain't going to go there with the 11 state championships. It's always about this group and what they've done. So, it may mean something to me when I retire. But right now, I'm just happy for this group for this season.
And in our last game of the day, it's Patrick Harding and the Bucks trying to get past Mountain Brook in the title game for the 2nd year in a row. But early on, Buckhorn was down. In fact, the Bucks trailed by double digits at the end of the first quarter. Star sophomore Caleb Holt helped them claw back into the game, getting the friendly bounce and the foul. And you can't forget Fred Derrick. Leaving the lethal shooter wide open is a big mistake, and this triple makes it a 4-point affair. The Bucks would rally to grab the lead, but the Spartans were out for revenge, using the deep ball to send the game to overtime, tied at 45. Holt fouled out in the 4th, so the Bucks would have to get it done without him, and Fred Derrick cemented his place in history, first netting the go-ahead layup, and then in a 1-point game with just seconds left on the clock, he comes away with the title-winning steal as Buckhorn goes back-to-back 52-51.
No team deserved to lose this game. Mountain Brook played a phenomenal game. I was outcoached. There's just no other way of saying that. They changed defenses on us and kept us off balance. And so this one is special in the fact that we proved as a group, as a unit, that we could do this, even when Caleb wasn't at his best, because he has just been phenomenal down here. And I think you guys saw at the end when he brought Fred over there, that's who he is. That's not for show. That's absolutely who he is.
And just like that, another busy week at Legacy Arena comes to a close. Congratulations to all of our champions. Reporting in Birmingham with coverage you can count on, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.